Hi, I'm Terry Brock with terrybrock.com. You know, I talk a lot about relationship marketing and working with what I call R-commerce, relationship commerce, connecting with people. I say it's not about the e-commerce, it's about R-commerce and connecting with people. And I've got to tell you something I wanted to share with you. Just the other day, I was looking at a book by a client of mine, Tom Borg, who's in my coaching program, and he shared with me his book, and I thought, this is really good stuff. I wanted to share it with you. His name of his book is called Making Service Count. And this is a book he's had for a little while, but the principles in here are really good. If you're dealing with the public, you're dealing with customers and you want to connect with them, Tom's book is like a checklist of what to do and a reminder of, oh yeah, those are good things that are in there, the way to do it. I love the way Tom approaches it. See, Tom's a guy that's from the Midwest, from Michigan, where he gets down and really works. He's from farm country there, so you can see the get the work done, do the right thing, be disciplined, treat people properly kind of attitude that just keeps seeping through on that book all the way through. And those that read it get a chance to experience those kind of things. Matter of fact, I was making some notes here on what he said in the book, and I noticed there's a lot of good quotes that he has through the book, etc., like his dedication, etc. But one of the things I really particularly like about it is here, you know, different quotes that he puts in, like this one here. It's one of the most beautiful compensations of this life, that no man can sincerely try to help another without helping himself. Ralph Waldo Emerson. And those kind of inspirations are available. You could go through this book and then share that with your people. Being able to share a quote a day, those kind of things are very important. I like what he talks about here up on page 33. Let me bounce over here to that. And you can see on page 33, he talks about a very important point. Tip number 8, he's got a lot of tips in here. Setting a new pace for customer and client service. Start doing what the competition is too lazy to do. And Tom has this book packed with lots of good examples of what to do. And he talks here about going into a bank. And when he went into the bank, what they did for him. You got to read the book and see that. And he talks about the way they did it that just really made that bank stand out. Now, the beauty of this is it didn't cost them any more money. You don't have to spend a lot of money on customer service. What you do need to do, though, is follow a system. And Tom shows you how to do that. Tom Borg goes through this book, again, with common sense, level-headed, Midwestern diligence. Here's how you do it. And he puts it together. I really, really like that, and showing what to do. Here's another one Tom shares when he talks about tip number 14, how to recover from the mistakes you make with your customer. Hey, we're all human. You're going to make mistakes now and then. But he gives us a great way to use this. Matter of fact, you want to have this one in your hip pocket. It'd be worth the price of the whole book right here. When he says, an important point to note, that when you are making up for a mistake is to have a bring back factor built in. Great idea, isn't it? This means that whatever you do to correct the error committed, make sure that it is something that will bring the customer back to your place of business. This will give you an opportunity to replace the negative expectation of service with a positive expectation. In the restaurant example above, he talks about a real good one there that you'd like. This certificate for a future free breakfast would give the restaurant another chance to prove to the customer that it can provide excellent service. So you see, what you need, again, is the system. Put those systems in place so that when something goes wrong, because, hey, we're all human, things are going to happen, you make sure that it works just right. And again, this can be real helpful. And then finally here, I noticed that he was talking about some other things of putting it together in the system. I got to share this one with you. This one is particularly good toward the end of the book here. And this is a short little book you can read fast, and then it becomes a guideline that your people can use as well. Like here on page 125. He says, tip number 27, implement a system that regularly recognizes and rewards your employees' outstanding job performance. So you have a system for it. That's the key. And it's like, oh, gee, we've heard of this before, but we know it, but sometimes we forget. And you need to know a checklist. Like if you were in physical fitness, you'd say, okay, you got to do X number of push-ups, then do your crunches, then get out and run, then do this, whatever is in your routine. By having a checklist, rather than just trying to remember it, going, oh yeah, I'll remember it, and then you forget it. Come on, we're all human beings. Tom Borg puts this together in his book, and he does a fabulous job with it. I'd highly recommend that you get a chance to see it. Again, the name of the book is Making Service Count by Tom Borg. It's a book that is well worth an investment of your time and money and effort to read this and to learn and to make your business even better. Take it from where it is up to the next notch in service to those wonderful people called customers. I'm Terry Brock. Thank you for joining me.